what Nigerians will do to President Muhammadu Buhari if they eventually extend this lockdown. Despite the lockdown ordered by President Muhammadu Buhari, and which was further extended for additional 2 weeks, it has failed to contain the spread of the virus as number of cases keep increasing. Also, the impact of the lockdown on the poor masses, which forms the majority of the population, has been served with reports of widespread hunger and hardship. It is even worse than it had led to social unrest and crime witnessed in some parts of Lagos and Ogun State. This is what I think about the current situation. 3 main pandemics at the moment we are fighting are COVID-19 virus, hunger virus, and crime virus. 2 main groups of people at the moment fighting this pandemic are the rich and the poor. The global irony and the Nigerian outlook are the rich is afraid of the virus and the poor is afraid of hunger. The rich want the poor to stay at home to avoid the spread, but hunger won't allow the poor to stay at home. The poor fears that if they stay at home, the hunger virus will kill them. The rich fears that if they stay at home, they also come out of the homes, the virus will also kill them. What a delicate situation we have. In order to restore the world or Nigeria to its normal social equilibrium, the rich should assist the poor with food so that they can stay at home. When the rich succeed in keeping the poor at home by providing enough food, then the spread of the coronavirus, which the rich fears the most, will be chased out. This is common sense. Yet, because some people have the microphones, all you hear are stay at home without provisions of basic needs. How can they stay at home when the hunger virus is at home? Federal government must fight the 2 pandemics in equal scale without one being detrimental to others. Palliative that should go to the poor. Decision to announce lockdown must flow from the readiness to provide enough palliative measures which will be eventually distributed across Nigeria. Nigerians are impatiently waiting for 27th April 2020 for the big announcement to the further step federal government will take. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow. Look at the decision of Nigerians. Nigerians are hungry. They are dying of hungers. The poor are dying of hungers. The poor are dying of hunger, while the rich are afraid of this virus. What would be the solution to this? If they really want if they really want Nigerians or the poor ones and the rich to stay at home, then they should provide what will make them survive during this lockdown. Things like foodstuffs, and money. Then they will not have issues of staying at home. They will not have issues of protesting. For this fight against COVID-19 to succeed in Nigeria and Africa at large, let the rich give food to the poor and stop giving the money to the corruption leading Nigeria and Africa. The money that were given to the government could have been given to the poor through their bank accounts. The bank accounts know all the accounts. The banks know all the account holders if they mean to be sincere in using the BVN. The issue of paying someone double won't arise, and the growing big of corruption government or officials' accounts won't come up. So if this can happen, then I think those that are really saying they can't stay at home, we definitely want to stay at home, because things have been provided for them to survive with during this lockdown. They will even keep telling federal government to keep extending it as long as they will be taken care of. Let the poor come out and let the rich stay at home to avoid the virus. If not, let everybody come out. If the rich are afraid of this virus, then they should stay at home, because the poor can no longer stay at home. They are hungry. They are dying of hunger. The rich are comfortable because the money and food is there, while the poor are not comfortable because the money and food is not there. So they are ready to break this lockdown. They are not ready for the extension at all. Look at what Sanwo-Ore did. He said that Nigerians should protest against pot and plates protests. They should tell President Muhammadu Buhari that they are hungry and they are tired, that this long lockdown should be called off. Extending the lockdown would not do anything good to the country. Rather, it will cause more havoc to this country. The reason is because our government has failed to take care of the people, especially the southeast, at this lockdown. If nothing good comes out from both federal government and the state government, then the masses will react aggressively, and they will not like this, or will not like their aggressiveness or their protest. If Nigerians protest against this, then they should not be blamed, because the government caused it. They announced the lockdown the first time. Nigerians obeyed them and do according to what they say, because they believe that the lockdown is for their own good. The second time they extend it as well, Nigerians never reacted, and they are still saying the governors from some states are still saying this lockdown should be extended to another 14 days, and Nigerians says never, that they've done it the first time, second time, this time around it will not happen. Imagine that. Some governors are thieves. But they know what they are gaining. They are benefiting from this lockdown, because some billionaires and some companies are really contributing to this lockdown. They are really giving governors of each state funds to take care of their indigents during this lockdown, so that hunger will not be the order of the day. But these governors have been eating this money alone. That is why they want Buhari to extend this lockdown. But Nigerians disagreed that nothing like that will happen. We don't know if Buhari's decision will be let us extend it or not. In my own opinion, they should give 1 week to the people that will bring food from all local areas. Then give we the poor money through our BVN to buy that we'll buy that with CV want to pay or want to buy that which you want to buy, and keep the 2 weeks. Then they will have all the rights to lock down everybody inside. Anybody that comes out should be punished, so that we can be free on time and stop wasting people's time. So that is my own opinion. They should give these people money. They should give the poor ones food and money. Then all this will be settled, and the lockdown is going to hold, and they can extend it as long as they want to, as long as they are providing, or they provide food and money to these poor ones. So viewers, what is your take on this? Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like these things as well.